Hello everybody and welcome to another visual pattern challenge. Here's step one of our pattern, here's step two, and here's step three. And your job today, your challenge, is a tricky one. It's to figure out the fraction represented in step four. So we've got a shaded part and a non-shaded part, so this is a fraction. We haven't done one of these before. If you can figure out the fraction for step four, can you figure out the fraction for step 43? And could you write an equation that could be used to figure out the fraction for any step at all? So that's the challenge. If you'd like to accept it, pause the video and see what you can do. All right, so this is definitely a little different from what we've had before. Let's just see what we've got here. In this first one, we've got a rectangle that's 2 by 4, and then 3 of those pieces are shaded. So this really represents the fraction 3/8. And this one, let's see, we've got 5 by 3, so that's 4 shaded parts out of 15, 4/15. And this one, we've got 5 shaded parts out of, looks like 24, so 5/24. Now, just looking at those fractions, 3/8, 4/15, 5/24, I'm not really sure, like an equation doesn't pop out at me. I just see a bunch of fractions. Although, I can see some patterns here, right? So the numerator, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to guess in step 4, the numerator will be 6, because the numerator seems to be going up by 1. What about the denominator? Well, maybe if I look at these rectangles, I've got 2 by 4, and then 3 by 5, and then 4 by 6. So maybe this is 5 by 7. Let's see, that was 6, this was 5. Yeah, so 5 by 7. Looks like the dimensions are increasing by 1 each time. So if this was 4 by 6, this should be 5 by 7. So it looks like I'm going to get 6/35 for my fraction in step 4. Sound right to you? Okay. Now, step 43 is a little bit tougher. I think that the numerator is going to be 45, right? Because these numerators are always 2 more than the step number. And actually, I could write that down. I could say the numerator, make a fraction here, is x plus 2. So I've got part of my equation. What about the denominator? How can we express that? Well, I think we're going to express that with the formula for a rectangle, which is length times width. And the length here is, well, it's 4 in step 1, it's 5 in step 2, it's 6 in step 3. To me, it looks like the step number plus 3. So x plus 3 is our length, and we're going to multiply that by the width, which is 2, 3, 4. Looks like that's always 1 more than the step number. So x plus 1. All right, so this is an equation, and we could just leave it right like that, or we could FOIL out the bottom. I don't know which is easier, which makes more sense. I'm going to go ahead and FOIL out the bottom just because. So that's x squared and 4x plus 3. Okay, and you might want to put this in here, check it. If we put in step 1, it would be 3 on the top, and it would be 1 plus 4 plus 3 on the bottom. That would be 8, so you'd get 3/8. Yeah, that checks out. If you put in step 2, you'd get 4 on the top. 2 plus 2 is 4, and then this would be 2 squared is 4 plus 8 plus 3, 7 and 8 is 15. Yeah, 4/15. It looks like this equation is working. So I feel pretty good about this. So y equals x plus 2 over x squared plus 4x plus 3. Now, finding the fraction for step 43 just means plugging 43 in for x, which just represents our step number. So that would be 43 plus 2 on the top. So that is 45, like I was expecting. And then we've got 43 squared plus 4 times 43 plus 3 on the bottom. So on the top, we've got 45. On the bottom, let's see, that's 1849. And 4 times 43, 4 times 40 is 160, plus 12 more is a 172, plus 3. So that is 45 over 2024. And let's see, can I simplify this at all? Let's see, the factors up here, 5 and 9, so 5, 3, 3. This is definitely not divisible by 5. Also not divisible by 3, which I can check quickly by adding the digits together. 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 8. 8's not divisible by 3, so this isn't divisible by 3. So I think this is our simplest form of the fraction, and I think we got it. So that was an unusual one. We haven't done fractions before, not like this anyway. How did that go for you? Did you get 6/35ths for step 4? Did you come up with this crazy looking equation? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.